some of the time wasters. There are certain aspects of life wherein we don't even realize that we are wasting our precious time. And in this video, we are going to talk about it. Now, many a times, in order to do a work or in order to start something, we wait for some inspiration. We wait for that good day when we will start our journey of becoming fit. We wait for someone to inspire us to make ourselves skilled in terms of getting new knowledge, right? The another aspect is not living your life. Many people believe that what others are living and how they are living is much better than what you're living yourself. That is on your own. You want to live the life of other people. Someone has a good car, someone has a lot of wealth, good money, big bungalow. You want to live the other person's life without even realizing that whatever life you have is even more beautiful. You just need to have an insight. You need to have that feeling, that thought of oneness and a reflection in your own personal life. Doing everything by yourself, as I've already told you, delegation plays a very important role in order to save your time and also to make you more effective. The biggest of the leaders and the managers who are good at doing things, they delegate their work. They do not do everything on their own. They make people, they empower people, they influence people so that they do the work and you are there to just guide them and see how the work is going on. The fear of starting, the fear of not doing something, the fear of actually feeling that something will go wrong if I do this thing. So this fear itself is a big time waster. We fear to do certain things in life which we should have already started. And this fear itself is a big time waster. We also worry about what people will say. This is the biggest problem which people in the world have. More than their own voice, they listen to others. More than what they believe in themselves, they want to give a thought to what others have to say. And that's why most of the decisions which they should have taken already, they don't take it because they think what others will think about. Another big time waste is constantly having the attitude of condemning, criticizing, complaining about things without even taking one step to move forward and do something which helps the society, which makes the place a better place. So rather than criticizing, condemning, and complaining, you should be the first one to take a positive step and make some change in the lives of others. There are many unfinished tasks which we either don't want to do or we procrastinate that we do it tomorrow, not today. So this keeps on happening, and slowly and steadily, this becomes your nature. Trying to please everybody is something which is quite common in people. They feel that if a person is not happy with him, he might not feel good about it. But in life, you cannot make everyone happy. There will be people who will not be happy, no matter how good work you do. So you need to take that as a pinch of salt. Comparing others is a big time waster. As I've already given an example, we like to see people who are better than us and we compare themselves. Rather than making them a source of motivation, we start comparing themselves and feel belittled. We feel that why isn't that we have those things which the other person is having without even realizing the amount of efforts, time the person might have taken to reach to that place. This we don't realize. The first thing we do is compare. We don't have it. He's having an amazing car. I don't have it. That's a foolish thing to do. Repeating the same mistakes. Well, if you want to be successful in life, never repeat the mistakes you have made today. If you want to grow in life and you want to become better, ensure that you're not repeating the mistakes which you made last time. Never aim for perfectionism, because once you start aiming for perfectionism, you won't be able to complete your task. You won't be able to give your best. Because perfectionism is a journey which you will slowly and steadily achieve while doing things in a flow. So if I want my letter to be perfect letter, which I'm writing to my boss, it may not be. But over a period of time, with constant practice, and efforts, one day I would be writing a perfect letter without even realizing that my letter is at most perfect. So you don't have to wait for that time when you will, you know, every time you do something, you expect it to be perfect. No, that will not be perfect. Just give your best and things will be all right. Lack priorities. Yes, many a times we often lack priorities in life. We don't know what to do, what task to start first and aim first. These are some of the many time wasters, which is given in a screenshot. I'll quickly and fast, I'll just go ahead and repeat it for you so that you uh, know these time wasters. Constantly checking emails wastes a lot of time. Make sure that you have 5 to 10 minutes of your time every day wherein you are checking out your emails, and that's it. Unnecessary meeting, try to avoid it. Who having no time boundaries. Every task, once you write it down on a piece of paper, have to be given certain amount of time. Avoid multitasking. The more you focus on one task, the faster and better it will be completed. Avoid having the fear of rejection. Start, take action. Things will move on and will fit in the right place. Indecisiveness is something which you should definitely avoid. If you have to take a decision, take it. Deciding on trivial tasks is something which you should avoid. And anything that wastes your time and makes you unproductive should be avoided. There should be no distractions. Even if there are distractions, you need to try and learn to avoid those distractions. You should have the ability to say no, because you cannot be there everywhere. There has to be a time where you say no to people, because for you, you are the priority. Having no system or action plan is the biggest reason why people fail to perform. So have a system in place, have an action plan, make it a weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, and annual plan. Be organized, use tools efficiently. There are so many tools, some of them which I'm going to discuss, which will help you to become more productive in life. Right? Doing something inefficiently, yes. If you don't focus, if you don't prioritize, if you don't allocate time, you will do that thing inefficiently. Doing everything yourself, we have discussed it, you need to delegate things. Do not compare yourself to other. Do not try to please everyone. You cannot aim for perfection. In fact, perfection is a journey which you will ultimately achieve, but never aim for perfection in any work which you do. Just give your best. Do not touch things twice, same thing, doing again and again. That is, do not repeat your mistakes. Do not make false starts. Or repeating the same task, repeating the same mistake is something which you should avoid. Uh, Doing something which is no more beneficial should be avoided. Constantly checking statistics, some figures is something which you should avoid. Spending too much of time on entertainment is a big no, because you are killing your productivity. You only have 24 hours. And if you entertain yourself for the entire 24 hours, or maybe half of that, it is the sign of unproductivity. Develop healthy habits, because that is what ultimately is going to help you. Never neglect learning. Learning is a continuous process. Make sure that you are learning effectively and implementing it in your real life experiences. You are not holding on to your past, you're moving in future, you are working in the present with full motivation, and you have goals as well. So